Hi everyone, this is Vic, back again with another live fragrance review. Today I'm going to review a true hidden gem from the house of Alfred Dunhill of London. I reviewed D from Dunhill, released in 1996. The perfumer behind was Gerard Anthony. Is the aromatic fougere. Let's break down the notes. Top notes are Amalfi lemon, mint, pepper, palisander, rosewood, mandarin, orange, and cypress. Heart notes are rose, lavender, geranium, jasmine, lily of the valley. Base notes are sandalwood, Virginia cedar, musk, oakmoss, tonka bean, vanilla, and amber. Main accords are woody, aromatic, also rose, warm and spicy, fresh and spicy, citrusy, and floral accords. What is all about this fragrance? This fragrance was released in 1996, as I mentioned, and it's a kind of very floral, woody fragrance, perfectly blended by Gerard Anthony, who is a master perfumer, and he knows very well his job. This fragrance is perfect for springtime, and we are not very far from the springtime. Even the weather is crazy, spring will come. Spring is very near. So this fragrance is one of my favorite from the House of Dunhill, and the House of Dunhill of London is one of my favorite fragrance house. By now, I reviewed almost 22 fragrances from the Dunhill, and this one will be the 23rd, and I'm going to review more. Because Dunhill really, it's very gentlemanly, very British, and they always choose right perfumers behind their fragrances, and this is one of those fragrances that I really was for me a love at the first sniff. Is on the same mood as Escape by Calvin Klein. It's a very typical relaxing, soothing fragrances of the 90s, inspired by the fragrances from Calvin Klein, such as CK1, Escape for Men, CKB, and the list goes on. But it's a Dunhill version. It's a Dunhill reply to Calvin Klein, and this fragrance is probably now under the radars, or it's a true hidden gem because nobody talk about it. Is still in production. I am not sure how long going to be in production because I heard that Dunhill broke his contract with Interparfum, the French brand that make perfumes for Dunhill from beginning of 2023. So I'm not sure if the production of this, among others, will be going on for after 2023. But still, it's available. Still, you can find it in a very, very fair price. It's for less than $30. You can find it on the web discounters. And this fragrance, trust me, it's an amazing fragrance. It's a very well-being fragrance, very floral. The heart of the fragrance is floral with lots of great combinations of rose, lavender, also jasmine, lily of the valley, palisander, and the base notes of this fragrance is woodsy, sandalwood, Virginia cedar, musk, also oakmoss, amber, tonka bean, vanilla. And the opening of the fragrance is citrusy, as I mentioned before, Amalfi lemon, mint, pepper, palisander, and rosewood. So this fragrance with mandarin orange and cypress. This fragrance, it's a combo of fruity, floral, and woodsy notes. Fantastically blended by Gerard Anthony, who really done a great job over this fragrance. It's really a kind of fragrance that I really cherish, and I wanted to talk about it because it's on my collection for a long time. I'll always have it in my collection. I reach out for this fragrance more on the spring and in the summertime because it's more fit for warm weathers. But this fragrance, it's very versatile. You can even wear it in autumn or even in the cold weather, but still it's better you wear it on springtime and hot summer days. Very relaxing, very refreshing, because it has that minty wipe, has that fizzy notes of the mandarin orange and the Amalfi lemon. It's a great fragrance. It's a fragrances by Dunhill are mostly well done. They Dunhill seldomly fail. Always they make a great fragrances because it's a well established house. It's a well established luxury house in England, highly respected, highly praised by the fragrance community, and also Dunhill is so famous for their cigarettes. It's so famous for their pipe tobaccos. Is so famous for their luxury lighters, for their watches, for all the gentlemen's accessories and grooming. It's a fabulous, fabulous brand. Whenever you have a chance to go to London, I really invite you to pay a visit to the shop of Dunhill located at Jermyn Street, because you are going to have a great afternoon. Their collection of neckties are fabulous. Their shirts, also all those little things, the leather belts, wallets. It's not given. It's not a cheap brand. It's very expensive. Somehow, finally, their fragrances are not that expensive. So this is maybe a part of their marketing. But let's go back to this fragrance. DByDunhill. It's a great fragrance. It's a great budget-wise fragrance. If you are searching for a very gentlemanly, well-blended fragrance for spring and summer, then I really, really advise you to give a try to DByDunhill, because this fragrance deserves again to be highlighted and deserve to be discovered by those who never heard about it, because it's not a new fragrance and it's a kind of Asian fragrance, but doesn't mean good wines or good whiskeys or good brandies, they are ageless. So it's even the same for the colognes and for the perfumes. Good perfumes, good fragrances are ageless. Trust me. Even in 40 years you can wear it. Look, for example, Alfred Dunhill for Men was released in 1936 and it still is an amazing fragrance. And trust me, in couple of years, everybody will forget about Angel for Men or about 1 Million by Paco Rabanne, or even we are going to forget about Sauvage by Christian Dior, but we are going to still talk about those classics from the past. So this is my take on D by Alfred Dunhill of London. Great fragrance, great price value, and the perfect scent for spring and summer. So that's my take. And also, I wish you to have a very good Monday. Also, have a great start for this week ahead. We are going to talk soon. And also, stay tuned, stay safe and sound. Talk to you very soon. Until we talk again, cheerio.